Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So we are back at riding lessons. Julia's at her jumping lesson this week, and then in October she's going to start dressage lessons back. So she alternates with the jumping and dressage lessons every other week, so it'll work out to be weekly lessons for her, just one time jumping and then one time dressage. Plus the coach that she does the jumping lessons with is an eventer, so she kind of gets a lot of those dressage skills built into her lessons anyway. So that is going to be starting up soon, and it'll go as long as our dressage coach doesn't go to Florida, because she does go to Florida for riding in the winter often, so we'll just see. But right now, no plans that are definite for her going, so dressage every other week starting shortly. Other news I wanted to fill you in on was Kate did try out for her equestrian team at the university, but unfortunately she didn't get on because there were only 5 spots for novice, and they ended up being, each spot was filled by 5 returning members of the current team. So it's all right. It's a little bit of a disappointment, but it was a really fun day for her, and she got to meet other girls that are interested in riding, and then she'll just go try out again next year. Before we get into the video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell to select all so you don't miss any of our videos. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok as well for extra content and behind the scenes footage.
Buffer net, let them have a little more freedom. Open up a little more to the back. Great. Okay, we'll go right down the next long side. We'll get a change in direction somewhere. And we'll get her right around the ring on the other. Left leg now stays to the girth. Gets her shoulder nice and upright, nice and straight. Good. And again, right around the ring, big step, big stride. Make sure every time you change direction, you just change that post to diagonal, except for why being corrected. Good. And then a nice big step around the ring. A little more. Good. A little more. Great. Good. Bring her back down here, we'll get a circle. So we keep a nice consistent connection in the range of her mouth so you can have a good discussion. Won't be too tight, you do need to feel you. Good, circle up here. Back a little more short, and stride for a few steps. Just making a small adjustment. Good, and then lengthen it again. Light seat, leg on, we're on. Gotta cover a little more ground. Gotta go up one gear and go bigger. Good, and then short back again. Girl. Nice when they blow out and have a happy noise when you do that. It means they're starting to use their back. Short a little more. Good. And lengthen again and go longer. Bigger. Go bigger. And this mare can be a little bit sticky off the leg, right? So stabs in this early in the ride will hopefully help us a little later on. Go a little longer again. And then sit up and shorten again. Up left. Bring her back a little bit. Good. And then lengthen again. That was better that time. That was quicker that time. Let's get a change in direction again, anywhere you like. And we'll come back down here on the left. Good. Again, find your 20-meter circle. About half the ring, give or take. And let's again shorten her first. Lean back, shoulders back. Bringing your upper body back so she comes back to you a little more. Good. Nice. And then lengthen as much as you can. Up. Alright, I will take forward, that's fine. And short back again. Easy. Her on. Usually, to be fair, harder to shorten rather than it is to lengthen. Okay, and then lengthen again. Go bigger. Good, and then short back. Alright. That's fine, that's just for trying. I'm okay with that. Lengthen again, don't forget your rise diagonal. One beat, fix the rising diagonal, and then lengthen the trunk. Yeah, lengthen the trunk. Oh, that's better. Back a little bit. And that's better. Walk. stride, nice big trot. Get that horse working a little more. I know, that's great. Let's go back down here. We're going to go back into the left hand. Okay, straighten your neck, straighten your body. Support her with the outside leg, and let's canter on. We're tap. As well as doing that canter a moment ago, move her on a little bigger. Good. Once we come back up here, we're going to pop over that single pole beside the cross rail. Just want to get her thinking a little bit before we change direction. Canter on. Let it go. You after the canter, so you have to sit up and go to the canter. There you go. Come right back to this single pole. Keep galloping. Look up, canter on, give her a tap behind your leg, come right back to it. From a circle. Doesn't have to go the whole way around the ring. Try to be a little more aggressive in that ride. I don't care if she misses the distance, but she does have to keep cantering. Canter on, give her a tap, go again. She's breaking the stride instead of making an adjustment. She can either stretch out and go longer, or she can shorten and flat. Either way, something has to give. I'm going to move that pole back a half step so we get it, and then we're going to come back to the jump. Get her moving. Get her on. It's going to make you work a little bit. Tap her behind your leg right away. Come right back to it again. Gallop her on. Not for her lack of seeing the distance. Right there, don't let her break. Good, don't let her break. There you got it, good. Okay, trot, change direction. We're going to come back to that on the other rig. Kate surviving university?
Yep.
12 surviving Kate?
Oh yeah.
Canter, bigger canter, bigger canter, bigger canter. There you go, that's awesome. That's the canter, no less. Next time around we're doing this pull. That's where we want her to be, because that gives you some options, right? You can shorten that and be okay. You can lengthen that and you won't end up being flat. But if we don't come on that mid-range canter, we run out of options. There you go. Good. That's fine. I don't mind her doing that. Let her trot because she's trying. Let her trot. Let her walk. You can catch your breath. We'll get over a few jumps, then we'll raise them up for you. Okay, great. Let's put her into the canter. We're going to go down the long side, pop over that flower box, and come do this cross rail. And we need a fair bit of it. Don't trot, need the correct lead. Half halt that left rein. Your left leg pushes your shoulder into your right hand. Open that right shoulder and canter on. Need the correct lead. That's great. Good jump to the canter. That's where we want her to stay. Flower box, right back to the cross rail. Good job. That was a great effort. Good. Keeping your heel down, keeping your lower leg by your side. It allows you to be a little more stable as you send her up to the jump. Bring your shoulder up. We wanted the enthusiasm, I'll take it. Canter on. You bring your shoulder up, you get square in the saddle. Take that lead, come back to that cross rail again. You'll feel when she's going to make that big effort. And I feel like she's got enough pony in there, she won't do it twice in a row, but who knows. They do like to prove us wrong. Get your eye to the cross rail, left leg, go a similar distance. And of course she's going to make us wait some time. Canter on, come right back to it. Get that right, that inside leg on. Again, she's not enough pony, like she's short enough in her step. I don't mind if she goes long or short. It's more you stretching up, reading the canter, reading the distance. 3, 2, 1. Good, and then trot, change direction. And going with the horse to whatever the best option is. She's not one where we're going to dictate the takeoff distance a whole heck of a lot. She's one where we have to get her straight, correct in her gait, and allow her to jump. Let's canter left, let's come back to that cross rail. Forward though, forward though, forward though. Okay, right back to the cross rail. Then we're going to go do the flower box. Then we'll circle and we're going to do that little red vertical. 3, 2, 1. Good, okay, good. Go to the flower box on the other end. Keep your hands up so her neck can come up too. So her shoulder can come up to you. Good. Left leg, canter on. Good there. Good. Circle once, get her organized in the canter. We're going to get this little red vertical. You didn't ask her to trot. Canter on. Gotta make make sure she gets all her steps in. She's in front of your leg. Good. From the outside leg, get her up. She turns that corner. Your outside eight bounce her turn. Inside eight, you stay. That's straight. Run. Oh, you go right there. What she had coming in, she got a little bit ambitious. She brought her shoulder up. She was ready to jump. Canter on. Let's come back to that red box again. Fixing your stirrup.
Yeah.
Get stuck on your boot.
Yeah.
Can we try and shorten one hole? I think it might be better. You're walking them. You get a read, because she'll take the same distance and she'll jump. Maybe she'll add. You just gotta sort of feel when she comes up.
I couldn't hear what he said, but he was just telling her to adjust something with her leg, I think. Something about giving her more stability when she's come over.
I like those stirrups a little better though, I think.
Yeah.
Circle once, get that rhythm again. I want her to get those steps in. Then we're gonna come get this green vertical. Down here, we can do it from this side. It'll work both ways. We'll jump it back towards your mouth. Right here, the green vertical with the flowers, leaves under it. 4, 3, 2, center onto that. You have your lead. Keep canter. We're gonna do the red vertical again. Keep that right leg on. Don't let it fall in there. We lost our bend, we lost our canter. Get your eye to the red vertical. Keep your hands above her neck, above her mane. Girl, forward canter. See the 2 black and white jumps. The distance hasn't changed. For her, it should be 5 strides. Well done. Now forward. Come back to them again. The 5 was there. You got to believe it. Bend a little more of the waist in that 2 point. Really follow that shape. Every time you know she's committed, you know she's jumping, your lower leg forward to the 2 point, your hip comes right back, and then your upper body can fold down towards her neck. Then you follow her jump a bit better. Bring your chest down a little more in that 2 point so you're with her. That's great. That was really good that time. Let her trot, let her walk. That second out, just bending a little bit more, you can follow that shape so much better. Let's change direction. We'll let her catch her breath and we'll do that line the other way. Gotta find that point, that place in your 2 point where your balance becomes independent of hers. That's why we have to sort of bend enough with the waist to sort of get our weight distributed in the back, so that when she has that shape over the jump, you're in no way interfere. You're letting her have her space, have her jump, then you can set up and balance her out.
Okay.
But if you get a little bit too upright, you get on the hindquarter a bit. If you get too flat, you get on the forehand. Right? You got to find that place where you can hold that 2 point forever. It's not done as much anymore, but all of us that have invented for a long time, we learned to gallop in thoroughbred. If you get in thoroughbred, you go to your 2 point, you gallop for like 20 minutes, right? You learn how to hold your 2 point. I used to do it on steeplechases. So we would train them at 1,000 meters a minute, 60 kilometers an hour. You would just like go. Trot on, let's come back up here. Okay, that's an awesome trot. That is such a good rhythm. Again, flexing the ankle, letting your heels come down. Not so much pushing against the stirrup, because that pushes you to the top. But more changing that positioning to your ankle and your lower leg. Good, and then circle up here. Good, and then canter on when you're ready. Good. And again, get that outside leg on so she turns. It's not going to be the inside rein. It's going to be the canter on, she's going to circle again. And if she breaks on you again, both reins in your right hand, give her a good tap behind your leg with the stick, and then there you go, both reins in your outside hand. Give her a tap behind your leg. She doesn't think she needs it, she shouldn't have broken. Come back down that outside line. I'm pretty sure she knows she's supposed to still be cantering. Down that line. Bend at the waist. Good. Make sure you follow her shape over the jump. That was great. Okay, let her walk. I'm going to raise some jumps. That 2 point was way more solid down there. I'm going to raise a few of these for you. Going to go home good and tired tonight. Good for her. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to go ahead and let her go back to the canter. Canter on. Here you go. Good. We'll get a circle in that end. We get that canter nicely balanced, bent correctly. We talk about bend, we're talking basically from her tail to her wither. You have to bend through her rib cage. You have to feel her change her shape, move away from your inside leg. Then we can come back to these 2 black and white jumps. Eyes up to the end of the ring. Set your line early, commit to your line. Your eye stays up, elbow stays in. You're going to go with her there. Right there, go with her, bend the way. Good job. Lead, come back to that again. I know they didn't go up a ton, but as the jumps get up a little higher, that takeoff distance has to get a little further off the base. Right? So they get a little bit taller and they get a little bit longer takeoff. Canter on there. Good, look up. Right there. Good job, go with that. Perfect, good job. Okay, go right down the long side. We're going to go around that black and white and do this dark green vertical. Then we're going to go do the blue vertical. Getting a much better feel for that takeoff and that jump. Really, she should be about 3 or 4 feet off the base of the jump when she takes off. There was more like 2 and it felt a bit deep, which is fine. Like I said, she will make her adjustment. Canter on, go a little bigger. But she's more apt to take a longer distance on a bigger jump. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Go girl. Lead. Canter on, get her working a bit. Do it as it sits and then I'll make it bigger next time. Put your hands up, grab the body tall, wait for the jump. 3, 2, right there, go with it. Good. I'm going to make it bigger, come around the ring, come back to it. Great canter. Great rhythm. You need to keep that tempo. There she's covering ground, there she's working for you. Good. Really good. Stretch your shoulder up, wait for the basic jump. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice, let her walk, that's great. Let her catch your breath, we'll do that on the other range. That is so much stronger this week. Getting there, good. You're feeling better over fences, it looks like. Yeah. Like, I don't think I can do more. I'm sure you can. Fix your lead, or fix your diagonal first. Good. Bigger in the trot. Awesome. Keeping your hands up, keeping that little half halt to the inside. When you're ready, we're going to put her into the left canter again. And you're going to have to be a little stronger because she's pretty tired. She was quite sure she was done. So I'd like to take you all the way down the long side, go to the flower box. Then come do that vertical at the very middle of the ring, the brown one with the box under it. Change direction when you go over it. And we're going to come back to the red, jump off the shorter turn. So flower box, turn her from the outside like she can, and don't let her break. That's fine. I don't mind her missing a bit, I just don't want her to break. Vertical in the middle. Get your eye up. Might go big here. Should have gone big, she couldn't decide. Come back to the red vertical. Really forward from that corner. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Go all the way down the long side. We're going to come back again to that vertical at the very middle with the brown box. You can just jump it from that side going towards the water. Left, canter on. Good. Come right back to that same fence. Tell her this time she's changing direction a little earlier. Make sure you're looking, you're still straight to the jump, but you're looking to the right. You're opening the right range. There you go. Good. I think we're almost out of horse, but she's been really good for you tonight. Keeping the hands up, keeping your shoulders stretched up. Good, that leg stays under. Perfect, you've got a long spot. Good, right, well done. Let her trot, let her walk. Good, I think we're going to let her walk there. So I really like that slightly shorter stirrup. Your leg is so much more stable. Does it feel a little more secure over a jump? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like you can kind of sink into it. And get to it. If they're a little bit long and you end up reaching, you just get up a little bit in your toe. It's so hard to get that positioning. Like, to go over a big jump, the more you can bend at the ankle, at the knee, and the waist to sort of absorb that jump, the bigger you can go and still feel comfortable. If you're stretched out and feeling tall, it's really hard to get under them and just absorb that fence as much. And once you sort of have that feel and you can get that 2 point really quick and you can make that adjustment in the canter, the height of the jump doesn't matter a whole lot. You can go up pretty quick. It's just getting that feel and that fundamental and the smaller stuff, and then just build it. We'll let her walk out though. She was really good. Good for you. That's really good.
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah, really good.
Just make sure it's full.
Do it down at her legs first. love the wash though, but
There you go. Look at that for roadside.
well, that was a great lesson, ladies.